But yeah, it is MLK Day, which is, it's crazy that today's MLK Day. And, you know, my guy, MLK, was all about peacefully protesting and having a dream and hookers and blow. And the people that are outside right now are doing the complete opposite. All right, so without further ado, let's just jump into this first video that I thought was funny. Started off on a lighter foot. The beeping and whistling are to warn ICE is nearby. They think I am ICE because my rental has Texas plates.
You hear all the beeping? It's for me.
That's
Why?
how unhinged they are.
This right here. Texas plates. When you're in Minnesota with Texas plates, everybody thinks you're ICE. I'm just trying to get some food. This is what I got to deal with.
Imagine having to live in a neighborhood like this. Those whistles are so annoying. This is nuts. Crazy. Crazy times we're living in. Let's see what else we got.
You hear all the beeping?
It's
for me.
Let's see what else we got cooking. All right, it says, left Ilhan Omar posted it this morning. We've shown up with compassion, with care. We've shown the country what real resistance looks like this afternoon in Minneapolis. Okay, let's see. Let's compare and contrast.
They thought that, you know, they could intimidate Minnesotans, that we would react with riots. And we have shown up with compassion, with care, with real resilience, with understanding of our constitutional rights. And
I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I'm going to continue to say this. And this is why Trump won. Because you have people who are in power who will say things like she's saying right now. We show up with compassion. We care, blah, 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 blah. But then you look at the actual videos of the shit that's going on, and it's nothing like they say it is. And it's obvious. It's really not that hard to see it. It literally takes just a quick search. Every protest seems to attract people acting foolish. Well, it's not only that, it's just that they have batteries put in their back by the people who are supposed to be our elected officials. She's a prime example of one of those people. The mayor also is another perfect example of that.
You know, what the rights and the wrongs are. And we've shown the country what real resistance looks like. They thought that
yeah, real anarchy or authoritarianism. I don't know how to say the word, but it's basically total control, pretty much. Authoritarianism. I suck at saying that word. But regardless, it goes to show you that they're only peaceful when people are doing what they want. Well, let's see. I got a couple other videos to watch. Oh, this our lovely little mayor with his little Superman curl.
This is not just about resistance here in Minneapolis. It's about love. We are showing something far more powerful and consequential here, which is love. We are standing up for one another. You've got neighbors helping neighbors.
Yeah, by stealing. This is a FBI truck they stole a rifle out of. That's what you call love, right? Okay. That makes perfect sense, actually, now that I think about it. Let me take my SSSRs, make sure that I see the love.
Got people uniting and coming together in this beautiful way. This is not just about resistance here.
Minnesota deserves better leadership and better behavior. Yes, it does. I agree with you there, my friend. MR 598 or MVR 598, my bad. Let's see what else I got on the dock. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Of course. Let's see. It says today 70 plus folks went to Minnesota Target to enter a business as usual. Salt melts ice. So can corporate courage. Ice out. Be good. Oh God. Oh boy. All right.
We are at the Target in Edina. We've got to have about 70 people in line here. Everybody bought salt and they're returning it. Why? Because we are asking that Target step up as a corporation of moral courage in this critical moment in our country.
First off, have you ever been to a Target and been able to find 70 carriages or more? I know that's a lie. Number one, every time I go to any of them stores, there's like 4 carriages. Second off, this whole idea that you're going to disturb a business because you disagree with their politics is the same exact thing that you're claiming the other side does. Not to mention the fact that when you say you don't do what we want, so this is what we're gonna do, that's not protest. Standing outside the store, changing people's minds by actually having counterpoints and real narratives that actually help. But this is not it. This is definitely not it. This is like mafia style interruption. Oh, you won't give us what we want, so we're gonna interrupt your business.
ICE is being leveraging Target's silence. They are abducting Target employees. They are staging in Target parking lots. They are going into Target stores.
This is shocking.
And using it as...
Well, you shouldn't be shocked by the lack of common sense. And the reason I say you shouldn't be shocked by it is because they're thinking with their emotions. And it's evident by the way they're doing it. Because they're doing the exact same thing that they would hate happen to them, or they say would happen to them if they don't intervene. So it's just, you immediately look at the thought process and you can see not only does it lack common sense, but in hindsight it's just stupid, and it's only going to cause everyday people to suffer. Because imagine if you're going to that Target because your child is sick and you need to get you need to get medicine, or because you need to get some essential item, and now you're stuck in a ridiculous line, or they're stuck being waiting for all the people being taken care of returns. Like if I was Target, I'd just be like, hey, no returns, or hey, do one return an hour. You guys want to stand here? Fine, stand here.
Propaganda opportunities. We are asking Target, whose whole brand has been built on serving the communities in which they are, to step up, speak out, use the corporate power that they have, because we know that's the only thing that they listen to.
Lock up all the Karens, that's how we solve this. Oh, white women are acting up. Oh boy, this is Jasmine Crockett. Where is she? Jasmine Crockett goes full hood campaign for Senate at her homeboy show in Texas. Who the hell allowed her? Like, you imagine you're at a music concert and this lady comes up. Like, I'd be like, yeah, it's time to go. Time to go, guys. Let's see what she has to say though.
This is about us. It is about reclaiming who we are. They want to try to act like we are the outsiders, but the last time I checked, we ain't no colonizers. The last time I checked, they took us from our homeland. But this is the only home that we know. And they have sold us a promise of America that meant that we would all have an opportunity. But right now, a lot of people's dreams are being dashed. They are telling us that we are less than. I am here to tell you that we are more than, especially when we stand together. So I just gotta say that I love my brother Tyrese. A lot of people don't know who it is that I do know, because we have...
Oh, Tyrese. Of course. How did I not guess? How did I not guess that? This peddling of, oh, we were slaves and they took us from our homeland, blah, blah, blah. All great and dandy. I hear you. I do. I hear you. But like, come on. Do you really believe that we are being oppressed to the level that you say we are? Is this really a thing? Because I don't believe that. Are there things in the system that are fucked up that we could maybe do better? For sure, of course. Every system has things that need to be done better, need to be worked on. Of course, I'm not gonna argue with that fact. Oh my God, it's just so frustrating just to hear people like this, because it's doing nothing but sowing fear. One. And two, it's also forcing people to stay in that victim mentality. Like, I do suck. I mean, things suck right now because I'm being held back. It's like, that's not everybody. That's not always. A lot of times people are held back because they're not doing the best they can. They're not working as hard as they can. And then there are people who are working as hard as they can and maybe aren't working as proficiently as possible and aren't doing the things because they haven't had the chance to learn some of these things. So there are spaces for all of this context. But it's America, guys. You tried living in Somalia?
Genuine relationships. It's a lot of people that really lack courage in this moment. But my homeboy said, listen, I'm going to be in your city.
Come out on stage.
You gotta be here. And I was like, I may be in Houston because, Oak Cliff, where you at? The Cliff know who I am, right? DeSoto, where you at?
What life is that?
Ty said, listen, you gotta come back home to Dallas. So I done went all the way through East Texas. But my God said, you are coming on stage with me. I see a lot of women up front. How many of y'all got your bestie with you? Right? Let me tell you, I love.
Now, how many of you have a man? I don't even want to watch the rest of this shit. What are you talking about? You're just rambling.
I know y'all do, because y'all right up front. Y'all doing the most. I know y'all do.
They're not doing the most. That's love, man.
What are we? Embarrassed. That's all I can say. That's what I am about them too. ICE forcefully detains a masked impede patroller who claims she's a Marine Corps veteran. Military service doesn't make you a victim. When you commit felonies, it doesn't shield you from cuffs either. Veterans do not break the law, get detained. Veteran or not, break the law, get detained, period. Right. Let's see what happens here. What kind of video are we watching here?
I've been putting all the outbreaks in the chat.
Do not break my window. You guys got into the John is looking at is a black.
Get out of the fucking. Get out of the car. Put the car in park. Get out of the car. Put the car in park. Get out of the car.
Virginia, TBN. You know I'm a Marine Corps veteran.
I don't care what you want.
She's gonna try to fight. About to yank your ass out the car. You know how you avoid this? I'll tell you how you avoid this. Stop being in the fucking way. That's how you avoid getting yanked out your car. That's how you avoid running into ice. Just stay out of the way.
Fucking you, I'll fucking tase you. You fucking you, I'll fucking tase you. Get the fuck out of the car right now. Get the fuck out of the car, please.
Yeah, he seemed to mean business. It is. I'm not mad at them. I'm really not. Like, at this point in time with everything going on, it's like this is exactly how it's gonna go down. Like, people either listen or they're gonna have to use force, which I'm not against. Use the force you need. Whatever. You shouldn't be out in the street anyways.
Go and find a clip of a Democrat invoking violence.
Oh, that's easy. Watch this.
Let's extinguish him for good. I will go and take Trump out tonight.
We're gonna fight it.
Look at that.
In the courts. And we're gonna fight it in the streets.
When they go low, we're gonna bury them below the Capitol. That's what we're gonna do.
We take them in the mud and choke them out.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
We're walking down a damn different path. We're fighting fire with fire. And we're gonna punch these sons of bitches in the mouth.
I take you behind the gym and beat the hell out of them.
Now punch back, kick back, dunk over their heads, and win some power.
Fight back, punch back, and make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down.
The internet is forever. Whatever you say today will be on the internet tomorrow and 10 years from now. The situation keeps escalating because nobody wants to de-escalate. Well, also, there are powers that be that I think want to see this, because there's only one class of people who benefit from this, and it's those at the way top, because the rules that are going to be implemented because of what's going on here are going to affect all of us, especially the people who actually follow the rules.
Now, because they deserve it.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching.
We are at war, and that's why the gloves are off, and I say, bring it on.
We are not only gonna punch you back, but we are gonna knock you out.
Like we're in a war right now to save this country, and so you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
Well, I am here to tell you, not only are we gonna punch back, but we about to beat you down.
And goddamn it, shut down the Senate! We are at war!
When they go low, we kick them.
Even in states where Donald Trump won big, that it does you any good running away from Donald Trump. I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Exactly. Oh, but we're peaceful. We don't want no problems. All right, let's see. Let's get into some of these videos. Trump supporters versus anti-ICE protesters. Oh boy. It's a all-out war. Look at these two. You know what this reminds me of? You guys remember? You guys remember when, depending on when you were born, but between the 90s and after, when you had people like, you had all these gang wars and you had blocks against blocks and people would run at each other and do this. This is the same thing just with white folks. If you notice, all these people are all white. All of them. And they're literally brawling in the streets for what? Who does this benefit? This is crazy.
Somebody call me ganging up on people. Somebody call. Somebody call. Nazi fucks. Fuck me. Look how many motherfuckers you got. You attacked our partner. I'm looking, you got your feet somebody's stronger than you. Are you so bad?
Crack is bad, young man. Put your pants up. There you go. Oh, somebody came back for more.
You attacked us. You kidding me? You're driving through supporting ICE while they're murdering people. Bullshit.
This is deranged. How much longer before somebody decides to bring a gun to one of these protests? Or before someone decides to get a knife? Or before someone is seriously injured? Right? And we're going to get into some of the things that happened over the weekend, because some of the seriously injured stuff has happened already. And I called it. I said it. It's going to happen. This is what's going to happen when you have the sensationalizing of a U.S. department, right? Like ICE, and people who are supposed to be your elected officials telling you that they are Nazi, they are Gestapo, they are kidnapping people, and just alluding to them in a way that not only is not accurate, but is also demeaning and deranged, as well as just saying that they're aggressors. People are going to fight back, and they're going to think they're on the right side of history, even though they're not. Every night it feels like another headline waiting to happen. Exactly. And it's only going to get worse. And I don't know where Trump is, but Trump needs to do something about it. I know they have, I think it's like 1,500 National Guard that they have on standby, but they need to do something like ASAP.
We follow the Constitution! Straight with that fucking shit! We want it fair and square! Come get it from us! Fuck you, you shouldn't have been hitting people's cars! I hope your eyes burn like hell, you son of a bitch! Now they tell him wipe his ass! I spray his whole ass with him in his asshole!
I sprayed his whole chest. Around and find out. Oh, look. Seek mental help immediately. If this is you, please seek therapy. Okay. Let's see.
We are already surpassing Hitler, Nazi Germany. This is civil war, revolutionary bullshit, and I'm scared to say this on the internet because I know the government's watching me.
You don't seem too scared right there.
I have been spiraling. Warning! The state of this country is garbage.
Do you notice the common denominator in that statement of I have been spiraling on morning is I? How about not spiraling? Ever tried that before?
ICE, the police, and the United States military.
I got told by an older black woman that I care too much about other people. Why wouldn't I care about families who are literally in hiding right now?
The law doesn't exist. The law doesn't exist in America, everybody.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna give that statement any energy. Let's just keep going.
Whoever voted for that ass man, I will never, and I mean never, forgive you.
I would trust accused murderer Luigi Mangione to babysit a child. I would not trust the President of the United States to do the same.
We are already...
Yeah, that's because you have problems in your head. All of these people have problems. Oh my God, it just gets better and better. All right, let's go to the next video. It says people are fed up. Yep. Oh, here we go. It looks like just a regular civilian trying to get somewhere. Let's see what happens here. You don't want to get out of the road. What's wrong with you? Oh. Then he runs. Whoa. Right. It's a perfect example of you don't want any smoke. You say you want the smoke until someone brings the smoke equally. And this is the point. You have these large mobs now who are out in Minnesota running around, and they think they're in control. They're doing something. But what they don't understand is that the people who are actually about the smoke haven't decided to step outside yet. Because once those people step outside, there's not going to be just regular protests. There's going to be people hurting, like this guy right here, who's on the ground, got punched a bunch of times, probably has a concussion now, and could really be seriously hurt at this point because he's completely defenseless. And I'm not trying to defend him, but that's the position he's in right now. Look at him in the fetal position.
Out here, touch my fucking truck, bitch. Road next time you don't.
My boy is a hero. He's an American hero. That's how most people feel. They just don't get on the internet and talk about it. But most people feel that way. The cause gets overshadowed by the bad behavior. Exactly. And the craziest part about it too is that they don't even think it's bad behavior. They think they're on the right side of history. I pray it gets better, because if it stays like this, we got a long 20 to 30. These next 20, 30 years going to be very long for some of us. All right, let's see what this guy says. He's breaking. American veterans are now signing up to become ICE agents, including combat veterans, and liberals are angry about it. Music to my ears. Let's see. All right. Let's see what this gentleman has to say.
Liberals, I need you to listen up. Going forward in 2026, it's not a good idea to continue this aggression during your protests.
Tell them why.
I'm sitting here putting in an ICE application, right? And when I'm talking about it here on TikTok, I've had hundreds of my brothers and sisters in arms, my fellow veterans, say, no, I'm joining up too. I already signed up. I'll leave for training, whatever. A lot of veterans are joining ICE right now. Projections are saying like somewhere north of 100,000. And I'm willing to bet the vast majority of them are going to be veterans. Combat veterans. We're talking a class of American citizens, blue-collar type, that are trained, that willingly signed up to shoot at and get shot back at. Signs and screaming in cars. Oh, no, don't do it. You need to understand something, liberal. We're talking about people who have been blown up and stood back up to return fire. We're talking about people who have murdered other human beings in a wartime environment and then went back to the fob to have a shit next to their buddies, tell jokes about the event, and eat chili mac.
Right. A lot. And he's being a little bit funny here, but he's being dead serious. And what you have to understand is most of these people who are acting this way have never really faced any level of pushback when it comes to what they're talking about and the things they're talking about doing. Because if you've been in any place where there has been equal and opposite force applied to your actions, you would have a very good understanding of why you wouldn't want to be violent. Okay, if you've ever been in a situation where people are fighting, or someone wants to fight you and there's a group of them, or a group of your friends are fighting another group of friends, or I should say another group, right? You understand how quickly that devolves into complete chaos. You have no control. It's just you versus the person in front of you, and then mass chaos around it. And most of these people don't understand that. It's the idea of like the bully picking on, or the bigger kid, not even the bully, he's just a bigger kid picking on the quiet kid. And the quiet kid's like, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And then all of a sudden the quiet kid just snaps and punches him in the face and then beats him into a pulp and then yells at the top of his lungs, I told you to leave me the fuck alone. And everybody's like, holy shit, I didn't know he had it in him. Yeah, you didn't know he had it in him, not because he didn't have it in him, but because he had been willing to take so much shit and to the point where he cracked, and that's where I think we're at.
One of us veterans, we take our oath seriously to defend our country against enemies both foreign and domestic.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to be an intelligent idea going forward to present yourselves as enemies domestic. Keep your goofy ass on the sidewalk, stay out folks' way, and ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But I already can see that chip on your shoulder. If you choose to ignore this sensible advice, you need to understand that no one's going to give a shit about your body turning cold. Guys, come on, you lost the electoral vote and the popular vote. You are the minority. People want this. And if you get yourselves killed in the process of the American people getting what they want, there's not going to be some galvanized blue wave afterwards. It's just going to be a bunch of people saying they fucked around and found out. But hey, I'm warning you, I did the gentlemanly thing. It don't make me no difference. Me personally, I get very happy when one of you gets taken out of the equation. Because I know that every liberal off the streets is a child in this country protected.
He has some sensible points, but I guarantee they won't listen because they don't care. That's what it is right now. They don't care. All right, so let's see what this video is. This is ICE agents are making early morning arrests in Minneapolis, working unobstructed because the left was still asleep. That's hilarious. What's this? This is probably just an arrest, I'm assuming. Yeah, they were out all night protesting. So I guess that's that. Let's see what else we got. Leftist protesters scream and protest at a Custom and Border Patrol happy hour in Washington, D.C., declaring they will disrupt the operations of any business that serves ICE, DHS, and CBP. So that's where we're at now. Now we're gonna. This is crazy, and this goes back to the whole fact where they don't care what they're affecting. They just care about what they want to care about, and if you don't do what they say, then that's it. You're the enemy, period. And that speaks to exactly the authoritarianism that they seek to get away from, but they're doing it in order to get their way. It's ridiculous, and that's what it is. And there are two forms of it, right? It's either done by the system where the laws are applied unjustly to one side or at a varying degree, or it's done by the fact that you have these people who are out in the streets and would normally be prosecuted, would normally be faced with criminal charges for doing what they're doing, but they're not because they're speaking about the things that the politicians like the mayor and the governor agree with. You know, I remember when Governor Walz had the National Guard, if I'm not mistaken, go door to door, trying to make sure that people were respecting the curfew. So he can do that for then, but he can't do this now when you actually have people outside who are protesting and causing issues and hurting people.
You are murderers! You have killed people! Terrorizing our fucking communities! No ICE! No CBP! You're the public enemy! No ICE! No CBP! You're the public enemy! You're bothering our guests. Like, we're trying to run a business here.
We're here in Washington, D.C., where CBP is having a happy hour. CBP is responsible for the terrorizing of our communities. Establishments should not be welcoming them here. They should not be able to have a happy hour in peace. Well, our communities have been terrorized, abducted, and kidnapped, and killing people for standing up to them.
CBP, are you toasting for the murder of Keith Porter? CBP, are you toasting for the murder of Renee Good? CBP, are you toasting for the shooting of Del Brown? CBP, are you toasting for the people that you killed today? CBP, are you toasting for the children that you kidnapped? CBP, are you toasting for the children that you beat today?
Are they toasting to the families who are not able to spend holidays with their kids? Are they toasting to people who have been abducted from their car windows in our neighborhood?
What the fuck are you guys celebrating?
You know who all said that? Sees that the Jewish people don't get the luxuries that we get because we're suffering because of them. This is the same exact plan, and it's ironic that they dare call people on the right, or even ICE, Nazis, because they're implementing the same strategies. This is where we're at now. It's interesting. I'm surprised that they haven't actually called the police and kicked her out because she's on private property and, you know, they could trespass her.
Our neighborhood that they terrorize. They do not get to frequent businesses who are run by immigrants.
Ma'am,
They are not.
you are bothering our guests. Like, we're trying to run a business here.
Right.
I understand that. They are doing
But she
more
doesn't
than
care.
bother their communities. They are killing them.
No ICE, no CBP. You're the public enemy. No ICE, no CBP. You're the public enemy.
Please,
no
please,
CBP.
please,
You're
gotta
the
go.
public
Gotta go.
enemy. ICE out now. ICE out now. ICE out now. ICE out now. Shame on you. Shame on you. You fucking murderer. You.
See you later. Good night. That's our business. Good night.
Let's see, we got a couple more of these videos that I'm going to cover today. Let's see what else we got over here.
Look at this room, motherfuckers. We ain't going anywhere.
Now it's time to escalate.
We must always continue
look
to
at this guy.
agitate.
But we have and we will continue to globalize the Intifada.
We need to neutralize the institutions of power in the West.
That pardon me would be Hamas. I'm a part of the BDS movement, Hamas.
Now we're in Congress, and we're every corner of the United States.
Carrying out campaigns into tangible strategic targets that have to respond to us.
Reaching into all of the key areas of social power to transform it and overthrow it.
Bringing the fight back home.
We have to destroy the idea of America.
It's crazy. Destroy the idea of America. FBI. We got some more. Yeah, like this is nuts. It's like, I don't care how you feel, how mad you are at this country, but you're gonna say that. Where else could you go? What other country could you go to and voice these opinions like this and work from the inside to tear it down? Like, the only thing that's gonna tear us down is ourselves from the inside. I never thought in my life I would be somebody who's this big, oh, you know, America's great, America this, but it's just like, what else would I do? Am I going to be on the side who wants to tear down the country that gave my family everything it does have, everything I have, despite troubles I've been through, despite the issues that my family may have faced, despite the fact that maybe I've run into people who are racist? I'm going to destroy the one country who's afforded me the luxury of doing things the way that I'm doing. And come on, man. It gets to the point where it's almost like they don't live in reality, and when they do live in said reality, right, and I use quotation marks for a reason, it only shows the things that fuel their argument and nothing that actually would be important to understand from a different perspective. It's always just one perspective. It's never, they need to go insane asylum or something. Like, these people are crazy. There's no reasoning with this craziness. PVM and DSA wants to destroy America. Wake up. Yeah. I wonder who is supplying these organizations with their funds. But let's see what this video is. This one is, let me see. It says, wow, this low-life lefty just admitted to committing fraud on camera. Oh, congratulations, you're now a criminal. Oh boy. Self-snitching doesn't stop, does it? Let's see.
I am the person who made the Jonathan Ross GoFundMe. That's up to like $300,000 now. No, I do not support him, but I knew a bunch of idiots would donate money to it. So no, that money's not.
Yo, this is like the serial killer who has to say, or who has to send in notes to the police department and say, oh, you can't catch me, or like, you know, just little things, and then ends up getting caught. It's like, what the
Not going to him. That money's going to me. I just made $300,000 off of the idiocy of American citizens.
Oh my god,
And
I can only laugh.
I'm making this video because people keep
Because you're a
reporting
dumbass.
it, and I don't want to get it taken down, because making a GoFundMe for someone defending their criminal activity is not allowed on there. So really, any GoFundMe firm shouldn't be allowed. But hopefully it stays up long enough for me to get at least $500,000, because like, I'm making bank and people don't know it's me.
Wow, you just admitted to committing fraud on camera. Congratulations, you're now a criminal.
felony or misdemeanor, depending on the amount, but either way, that means jail time for you. And yet you guys are calling Trump a criminal over his QuickBooks? Really? I mean, you just did something way worse. And you're out here using a man who acted in self-defense to line your own pockets, literally profiting off of someone else's tragedy. This is peak hypocrisy. But hey, I'm not surprised that the party that loves to cover up fraud and leech off the system is out here doing the same thing.
She makes a good point. Not only that, but then at the same time, if you know how GoFundMe works, you're not getting that money actively. Like once you close it, you know, they're not just going to give you the money. All that money is probably going to be refunded back to the people who donated. So you're not really doing anything besides getting yourself in trouble. Not too smart, my friend. Yeah, this is the high school walkout. It says, Tim Waltz welcomed Minnesota high school students for a walkout in protest of ICE at the state capitol building. It quickly devolved into them fighting each other. Because of course, right. Look at that. You know how you stop all this? Arrest them. Start arresting people. Lock them up. The lack of discipline is obvious. Yeah, no shit. And as a high schooler, I would participate in the walkout, but not because I care about ICE, but because I get to leave school. I don't have to be in school. Yeah, I would be 100% part of that walkout. So who knows how many of those teenagers just did that just because of that. And this is not a show of, well, we agree with you, Mr. Waltz. This is crazy. That's crazy that would happen. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is a Jake Lang. I guess we can jump into Jake Lang stuff. So this video is hilarious. This is Jake Lang after Minnesota. That boy got a big old black eye. Oh, that's hilarious. I think this was a skit, if I'm not mistaken. But so Jake Lang is this guy right here. You guys have probably seen these videos a bunch of times, and he is. Do I have one up? No, I don't. Oh, actually, before we get into Jake Lang, let me back up one. I wanted to show this quick video that I found actually while I was about to start the live, which is a perfect example of what I'm talking about with the not having common sense. So it says Cisco Hispanic delivery driver proudly showed off canceling the entire food order to the Hilton in Edna, Minnesota as an anti-ICE protest, marking the order as whole inventory returns. Let's find out who this driver is, since he wants to play activist on company time. This is the lack of common sense, how stupid this guy is.
Hey, what's going on? So today I got a situation where I got to deliver to Homewood Suites in Edina. As you know, there's a lot of dangerous ice over there, you know, slippery. So I won't be able to deliver at that hotel. So all their frozen, cooler, and dry products, they ain't getting their soda, unfortunately. But it's just in my conscience, you know, with everything going on. So this is me about to cancel their order. So I think I'm gonna do this one. There we go. You know, fuck ICE, bro. For real. I'm standing up for myself. Getting tired of all that bullshit.
This is stupidity. Okay, you're standing up for yours. How? Minnesota feels completely unhinged right now, and nobody seems to know how to act normal anymore. Yeah, that's it. This right here is a perfect example of how stupid it is. Not only do you do this, right? Because he could have done this and not said anything, but he did this, recorded it, and now it's going viral on the internet. Like, what do you think is going to happen when your work finds out? What do you think? So it just goes to show you that people are fucking stupid. It's just like prime example. And I said Edna, but it's Edina, I guess. It's the way you pronounce that city. So yeah, I just want to show you that. But let's jump into the Jake Lang stuff. So Jake Lang is a very controversial figure, and I have some of the videos here
Honestly,
of the things he
if I
said. And you know, I want to preface this whole section of the video with saying I don't agree with the things he's saying. I would definitely never say